All right. Good evening, everybody. We're going to call the meeting of February 8th, 2018 to order. Vinny, can we have the roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Chair.
Here.
Council Members Long.
Here.
Napolitani.
Here.
Shephaka.
Here.
And Mayor Siciliano.
Here, everybody please rise for a pledge of allegiance, and then please remain standing for a moment of silent prayer thereafter. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay. The notice requirement of the Open Public Meeting Act for this meeting has been satisfied. A copy of the annual notice was sent to the Asbury Park Press, Coaster, and posted in Town Hall and filed in the office of the municipal clerk on December 28th, 2017. There's two fire exits, one to my right, which will take you out to the front parking lot, and one in the back of the room there, which meanders down the hall and takes you out also to the parking lot. If you have a cell phone, now's the time to turn the phone off or the volume off at least. If you want to keep it on for pictures, etc., that's fine. And we have no proclamations. We're going to do a council reports, but before we do, I'm just going to make a quick statement. I just want to thank Mr. Musillo and Judy Johnson here for something very special they did. We received a request, all of us, a few weeks ago from a resident who has a special needs child and was wondering how can we incorporate something to accommodate these children at the parks and the recreation by way of a harness swing. She was looking for a harness swing for her child. And so we all got the email, and I said, you know what? I'm going to send this over to Mike and have Mike call her. Before I had a chance to go in to talk to Mike, he had already talked to the woman, had her on the phone, spoke to Judy, and they had arranged to put 4 of these in, one in each park, which I think is fantastic. So we want to thank you, Mike, and Judy for your quick response to that. I mean, we didn't even have a chance to, we told the woman, hey, we'll get right back to you. But you guys did it. And we're glad we're taking that step forward to accommodate special needs children in our recreation and our parks also. I think it's a first step. And when we get going on the rehabilitation on our capital improvement projects of all the parks, eventually we will add more as well. So I just want to, that's why I made you stage it. I want to thank you for doing that. You're dismissed.
Could you tell us what you're putting in?
Sure. So, Mike, they're harness swings, right? From what I understand.
Yeah.
And they'll hold children who maybe can't, sit still enough or might fall forward. This way they can get in there, can enjoy a nice swing, and the folks don't have to worry about them. And it's, So we're glad to have added that. Also, just want to announce that we did have a nice little ceremony commemorating Joe Pelea Day at the park on Sunday. It was well attended. It was very cold, but it was nonetheless still well attended, and a lot of people had some very nice fond memories of Mr. Pelea, as rightfully everybody would, of course, and just wanted to say that we did do that. Don did a nice story on it, the coaster. Thank you very much. And that's it. With that, John Napolitani, you have any reports for us tonight?
I want to apologize for not being there on Saturday. I heard it was a very nice event, but unfortunately the flu finally got me knocked out. Feeling better though. I also want to thank Judy. She helped me coordinate a place for Hidden in Plain Sight, which is going to be on March 6th at the Rec Center at 6:30. Information is now out. I saw the flyer in the mayor's office. He did a nice job on that as well. That was from Special Agent McMahon. So
Yeah, very nice.
we're looking forward to a good crowd there. We also let the Board of Ed know so that they can get the information out. I want to thank Mike Palutis for getting in contact with me and getting that information out as well. Thank you.
Donna?
I have nothing this evening.
Rich?
Yes, Mayor, I do have something. Last night, the Community Hope Fund met. There are 2 items from this nonprofit I want to share with our audience. First, as I mentioned in January, the Community Hope Fund is sponsoring the Art for Hope silent auction. The Art for Hope silent auction will be held on Sunday, February 18th. That's a week from this Sunday, from 2 to 4 p.m. It will be held at the Turner Gallery, which is part of the town library on Deal Road. Admission is free. Refreshments will be served. All of the art that will be auctioned has been donated by local artists, Ocean Township High School students, and local collectors. Marty Arbus and I will be serving as official greeters at this terrific event. purchases of the art can only be made by cash or check. I know a lot of people pay everything nowadays by credit card. You won't be able to buy any of this art using a credit card. So if you come out to our Art for Hope silent auction on Sunday, February 18th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Turner Gallery, please bring cash or a check. The second item that I have from Community Hope Fund is that we will soon be soliciting requests for proposals for our youth development grant program. Over the course of a year, we distribute grants to worthwhile organizations. I will make future announcements about our grant program. I will offer more details about it. Keep an eye out for our youth development grant program that will be appearing in upcoming issues of the Today paper, the Coaster, the Link, and Atlanticville. That's it for tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, Rich. Rob, anything for us?
Just one thing, planning board meeting coming up February the 26th.
Great. Mike?
I have nothing this evening.
Marty?
Official greeters? You know, the last time I remember an official greeter, it was Mickey Mantle
Mickey
and Willie
Mantle.
Mays in Atlantic City, and then they got barred from baseball.
They were at the Claridge.
I'm just
That's
hoping
right.
that I
They
don't
were at
get
the
barred from
Claridge.
baseball. And I was at Joe Palea, the event honoring Joe Palea. It was a lovely event, and it was cold. We honored a great resident of Ocean Township, and I was very happy that everybody kept their speeches short.
The whole thing was 9 minutes. It was great. On another note, I'll just announce now, I mentioned we would give you fair notice of when a public hearing on ordinance 2303 will be at March 8th. March 8th, we will have our public hearing on ordinance 2303. There will be changes have been made. We will post the ordinance online well in advance, probably sometime the end of next week, and folks can review it over and over. We've incorporated gratuitous setbacks and buffering, everything that was promised by the developer. We wanted to make sure we incorporate that in there so it doesn't go beyond that, and we can just keep shrinking down the size of the impervious coverage, which I think we've done pretty good on its fourth iteration. So 2303, public hearing, March 8th, 7 p.m., this room. Without any further ado, I'll read the purpose of the public portion of this is to solely ask questions, understand resolutions and vouchers that appear on the agenda is not an occasion for a public hearing on an ordinance. All questions not related to an item on this agenda should be asked during the public portions at the conclusion of the meeting. Does anybody have anything as to the resolutions or consent agenda or vouchers? Please come up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record.
Don Geiger, 1108 Grassmere Avenue. Number 6, it's a little confusing. We're paying American Water for a sewer meter reading?
Yeah, it's based on flow.
Okay.
So
As opposed to a private household paying the sewer authority, we're paying American Water. Okay, that's just interesting. Number 15, the LED dome light. Is that for a police car or?
yes,
Expensive dome light, but okay. Number 16, workshop registration. How many people are going to attend that one?
3.
3. And it's local, in-house, or?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, he's doing good. 24, mod squad. No, mod 4. What exactly is that?
That is the computer program that the town uses that connects with the county's tax program.
Okie doke. And then 25 and 26. The two separate events, with it 2 different months or what?
2 separate events for deposit for water park.
Okay. And then I didn't circle the thing, but it's 27 now. The Opticon. I thought they were still on the moon. No. What exactly is the Opticon? Is it the communication system? I'm guessing, or what?
It is an LED emitter.
Okay,
That's
and
all I know about it.
that's all. Okay, whatever it is, it needed $607.18 worth of replacement parts. Okay. And then Edmonds and Associates, annual software support. Is that for the whole township?
Yes, that's our financial system, our tax collection system.
Everything?
Yep.
Okay. That's still a lot of money, but. And then number 30, why are we paying for someone's eye exam?
It was an employee who got hurt on the job.
Okay, that makes sense. That's what we're guessing, but we want to find out. And then number 33, I know what FBI means. I think I know what LIDA means, but I don't know sure. But what the heck, is that their badge numbers after the police department? It says SLI, then 236252.
What number is that?
32.
Number 32. I thought I said that. I'm sorry.
That it's just how they classify their conferences. It's
Okay,
2 of the police officers are getting continuing education units.
okay. Locally or
I believe-
internet?
I believe it's in Rumson.
Okay, well, that's pretty low. So that's just what, the fee for the continuing education? All right.
It's a week long.
Oh, okay. And then, I'm guessing on this one, but you'll correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure. Number 41, is that for a bond ordinance? 9.98, and I think the M means million.
Yes, that's for bonding that was done over the past
Yeah.
couple of years.
Yeah.
Buck Walrath is our bond counsel.
Okay, because I figured bands mean something like
Bond
bond.
anticipation notes.
So,
You woke
I'll have
me
to
up.
remember that. And 42, I know what a loader is. That's a lot of money. Was that through a state contract or?
Yes, and there was additional parts. There was a 3 1/4 yard bucket, a strobe light kit, and I believe that was it.
Wow. For only 232, what a deal.
It was on sale 1 week only.
Well, that, could we have bought one that was like previously owned or not?
No,
No.
because they're just beat to death.
Okay. And then right underneath that, 43, the Institute for Professional New Jersey Law Center payroll seminar. How many people? Local, travel, what?
It was Mr. Gallagher, our new deputy director, Miss Nelson, and Kimber Williams.
Oh, 4 people. Well, that's not too bad.
Right.
And then there's 44, 45, 46. Now, how many times do we have to either deal with the light or replace it? Dealing with help on.
Yeah, I mean, we're in charge of those.
No, I understand that, but it looks like they try to fix it twice, I'm guessing, for $312 each. And then the last one is New Signal. So the repair work didn't work?
Didn't work.
Couldn't they have said, well, okay, we'll apply this money towards the new one? Just saying.
Maybe the new one was 1,600.
Yeah.
They did apply it.
Could be, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'd have to check that one out.
Okay,
You
I
got
appreciate that. I mean, it would seem to me if they try to fix something and they couldn't, and then they had to put a new one in, the money spent to trying to fix it should be applied. But that's just me. What do I know? And on the, am I guessing correctly on the landscape inspections? It's 48. They lumped together for multiple inspections.
Yes.
Okay. And right underneath that 49, what is ADS?
I believe it's the name of the development.
Okay.
I think it's the name of the applicant.
The applicant.
Okay. So all their landscaping stuff we're reviewing. And that takes care of page 1. Let's move right on to page 2 or 3 or whatever. Monmouth, number 68. Monmouth County Assessors Association Assessors Conference. Is that for one or more, and where?
It was for Ed and Jake out at the county.
Out of the county. Okay, well, that's not too bad. And then 70, 71, multiple shipments on the road salt.
Correct.
And we have an adequate reserve because it's still winter?
Yeah, it's pretty full.
Okay. And now 72 and 73. Are they two separate ones? Because they're the same description, sort of, same amount of money.
The first one was for that Gator, that I don't know, that small little ATV that they
Yeah.
they have.
I know what you mean.
The other one was for 10 radios, 10 portable radios. So they were $45.90 each.
Okay. I think I'm in the wrong profession, but anyway. Number 84, the Serve Safe training. Exactly what is it, and was that for more than one person?
No, that was just for Judy. It's just for training for human services.
Okay. And 86, what is TCTA? Obviously, something we have to pay dues for, but what is it?
Tax Collectors, Tax Assessors Association. That was for Mr. Gallagher and for Vin.
I don't know. Got you again.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what DEP is. No, I'm sorry. Let me go to 91. Permit application. Is that
We have to pay DEP for the privilege of doing drainage improvements on Donna Lisa Drive. $2,000.
for doing?
Yes.
Okay. And then last, but definitely not least, 93. Removal of how many hazardous trees? Best estimate guess how many?
There was 4 places. It was Green Grove, Grassmere, Lake, and Bimbler.
You don't know.
Minimally
Not
4 trees.
4. Okay. That ain't cheap.
No.
It is what it is. Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Right.
And that's
Thank
all
you.
for me.
Anybody else on anything that appears on the agenda, resolutions or consent agenda? No? Okay, so tonight we have our minutes for the January 25th, 2018 workshop. And the resolutions 1830 to 1833. Someone please offer.
I'll offer the consent agenda.
Second.
Second,
Deputy Mayor Chair.
Yes.
Council members Long,
yes.
Napolitani,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
and Mayor Siciliano.
Yes, and we have individual action vouchers in the amount of $10,680,313.88. Someone please offer.
I'll offer the voucher list.
Second.
Second,
Deputy Mayor Chair.
Yes.
Council members Long,
yes.
Napolitani,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
and Mayor Siciliano.
Yes, and we have resolutions 18034, authorize the relinquishment of a title of a 2016 Dodge Charger owned by the township due to determination by the first alert appraisals of a total loss resulting from an automobile accident. Someone please offer.
I'll offer it.
Second.
Second,
Deputy Mayor Chair.
Yes.
Council members Long,
yes.
Napolitani,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
and Mayor Siciliano.
Yes, 18035, authorize the purchase of diesel, unleaded, and winter blend gasoline from Allied Oil LLC, Manville, New Jersey, state contract 2018. Someone please offer.
I'll offer it.
Second.
Second,
Deputy Mayor Chair.
Yes.
Council members Long,
yes.
Napolitani,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
and Mayor Siciliano.
Yes, 18036, authorize the purchase of 2 Dodge Durango special service vehicles from Hedrick Fleet Services off the Cranford Police Cooperative Pricing System, identifier 47 CP CPS, at a total cost of $77,405. Somebody please offer.
I'll offer it.
Second.
Second,
Deputy Mayor Chair.
Yes.
Council members Long,
yes.
Napolitani,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
and Mayor Siciliano.
Yes. Does anybody from the public have anything they wish to share with us? Any concerns germane to the township? Now's the time to come up to the microphone. Somebody hasn't spoken yet first.
I'll wait.
And say your name and address. And okay, Mrs. Hudson.
Barbara Hudson, Mahar's Drive. A longtime resident, of course, we're interested in finding a way to purchase the property if possible. Okay, so she sent us some information about Monmouth County. And she said, according to their financial statements, they have over $500 million in cash and investments. They have $514 million as of 12/31/16. They also reported a fund balance of $128 million at the same time in their general fund balance. The county's annual budget is $485 million, and annual surplus is between $35 and $50 million. The resident's suggestion is that Ocean could borrow the money from the county to purchase at least some of the Stop and Shop property, or the county could provide a partial money grant. So I'm going to send Vinny the PDF with the full statement, okay?
That's fine.
And I have another statement for you with some other interests.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Mr. Geiger?
And guess what? I'm still Don Geiger, and I still live at 1108 Grassmere. I took your advice. I complained, actually twice at BJ's. The first one was, oh, it's not our responsibility. We were told. Now, I said, I'm not sure. So I was in there again. I saw some manager types. Not that the person, I guess, wasn't maybe a manager type, but I didn't think they exactly knew what was going on.
Probably not. Anybody at this store would know.
Well, anyway, their story was they're going to the state since the state's responsible for jug handles and Route 35. Now, I'm not sure about that, but that was their line. Bottom line on either or, it's still not fixed.
Right.
And it's
Why don't
gonna
you
be-
do this? I'm going to save you a lot of time and angst.
Right.
Come in tomorrow morning, or tomorrow sometime after 10. I'm at a press conference in the morning.
If I can.
After 11 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. We'll provide you with our correspondence back and forth with a representative of ownership of that jug handle, so you can see that we're actually talking to somebody and we actually have something going on. So you understand there's a process going, and we're as frustrated as you are, but we will gladly share that.
Okay, if I can. If
Unless
not-
Mr.
Just,
Michelle
as a
has an
point of
update.
information,
yeah.
Yeah, our public works department was down there this afternoon and they filled a lot of the potholes up.
Oh, goody. I feel
But
so
I just,
much better.
I know you're going to come meeting to meeting until we have a resolution, and that's fine. But this is a government. It sometimes doesn't work that quickly.
Why not?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I'm in the private sector too. This is not my paying job, but I wish it moved a lot quicker.
Okay. But that doesn't mean I won't still complain.
Yeah, no, that's your prerogative.
Thank you. Also, well, I understand from talking to the experts that actually this is Middlebrook complex apartments problem, Eagle Avenue. But when you first enter that roadway, for want of a better definition, just slightly past where that gym is, there were some potholes. Now, some were filled, others are still there. So, if Middlebrook's supposed to take care of them,
We'll have Public Works send them a notice.
And speaking of that, I want to give a shout out again to my best buddies, Nancy and Mary, or Mary and Nancy at Public Works, who are awesome and continue to be awesome. You guys,
Not so much.
mezza.
Gotcha. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Anything at all? All right. Well, thank you all for coming. Seeing and hearing no one, I'm going to make a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second it.
Deputy Mayor Chair.
Yes.
Council members Long.
Yes.
Napolitani.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
And Mayor Sosiano.
Yes, meeting adjourned. Thank you again for attending. We air twice a day, 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. at Channel 22 via File 77 for Cablevision. Meeting adjourned.
Oh.